Sage your life. Sage it up.
Happy 2022. I'm Rion, your host here, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Today I shall be giving you your energy update for 2022. But first, come on, gather in. All my homies on Facebook and YouTube, love you, missed you. Sorry it took so long to get back. I've been processing a lot. Seeing many of you guys in our dream time and our other dimensions that we exist in. I'm waking up doing physics math problems in, is that 6? 6D. Yesterday I woke up. The guy's on a whiteboard. He's showing me quantum mechanics and physics, and I'm taking a test. And I'm like, hey, bro, like, slow down a second here. Like, I was off, like, saving the universe. Like, what do we got going on? So, yeah, I wish I could remember the math. They use glyphs. It's not all numbers. There's, like, each glyph represents... It's almost like how you use the symbol for pi. But, like, imagine... Okay, check this out. This is what, like, quantum physics math is like. Okay. Our language is kind of really basic. So... what it is like, imagine 12 symbols in a circle, and you're doing an equation inside the circle, because everything kind of comes and everything's always in rotation. So when you do a math equation, I just remember there was a spiral. Man, for all I know, I was like learning how to make a Stargate, okay? But basically, they had different glyphs. So there's 12 glyphs in outside of this ring, and then you do the math inside each pie, or each slice of the pie, 12 slices of pie, let's just say 12 equations going on simultaneously as you work towards the core. And I was working on this one glyph, and it's the, goes down like this and does a little spiral. It comes in like this, does a spiral, comes in like this and does a spiral. So basically, even to do like quantum physics math, you have to have a base understanding. Like how, we learn basic arithmetic, right? Like 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, In their mathematics, it's like you have to have a depth of understanding just to be able to throw a glyph up there and understand what they're trying to get to. One's going to be gravity, one's going to be harmonics, one's going to be light vibrations, one's going to be density of space traveled into, one's going to be dimensional density, one's going to be resistance, one's going to be calculating the vacuum based upon the ionosphere of the planetary structure, or in deep space, or if you're in if you're in accessing different places, what's the vertical rotation, what's the density of travel you're going through. For example, if you're in a Starfleet ship, in this portion of space you're traveling through, what sort of debris are you going to find within that? And this, see, I already, like in that 10 seconds, just, Hi. And welcome to another day in 3D. I'm Rion. It's freezing outside. For all my fellow lovers of cold, it was like 30 this morning. It's warming up. I don't know, born and raised in Southern California. I like 70, but 40, 30, sure, whatever. We're going to pull cards for you guys. Oh, so that was the math stuff you guys will be learning. So just so you guys know, when you're getting downloads and you guys get glyphs, remember each glyph represents something. Okay, so deciphering your glyphs. Hi, welcome to Earth. All of our history is a lie. I'm Rion. I'll be teaching you how to decipher your glyphs that are written all over Karnak, Egypt. All right, action. So, what we're trying to say here, Tartaria is real. There's a lot of jackasses running around, and welcome to the show. People are being rounded up. Ha 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 ha. Good on ya. Get them. What else? A lot of the failed Atlantean Lemurian timelines. Haha, we weren't here at that time. No matter how many times you repeat it over and over again. Some of our oversouls weren't in that timeline, and we weren't a part of that, whatever that was. But we are here to say now that those of us, I have aspects of my soul that were here in Atlantis. I remember one of my deaths was running into a burning building in Atlantis, and there was lots of fires when whatever that was went down. I remember that. But there's a lot of information coming out on, obviously, Antarctica. Obviously, different groups doing weird nerd turd spells on the consciousness. Mind you, those spells only work in lower consciousness. Okay? They don't work in the upper dimensions at all. They only work down here. 3, 4, bottom row of 5D, like you barely made it. Those are bottom 3 dimensions that works in. What else? Some of the downloads that are coming through Gaia on Cosmic Disclosure when that Timothy is with Emery. I love that little German guy. Timothy's not his real name, because I know a lot of homies that are like German, like Timothy is not one of your first names, but I'll go with the guy. The Gray Lover. Listen, here's what I got with that. Besides being like, I'm being nice, but besides being like a mouthpiece for some of these species, it's cute. I think some of us come from older species that no one wants to talk about here because it's like outside the caliber of what they think a human being can process and understand. I know for a fact 8D and 10D rules over 6D and 4D on the night side polarity. Bang. I know that some of the homies from the Orion Empire are the coolest beings you'll ever meet. And then other beings are complete turds. Do they come from the same area? Yeah, kinda. So if you go to the second star in the Orion's belt, if you go to the left-hand side of that second star, there's a door right there that leads to a lot of weird places, weird beings, hashtag daddy wasn't there. Change my underwear, daddy wasn't there. Nor mommy for that sense. But I do like to say that when he realized that the First Order's bloodline, when it hit 6D and went to Unity Mind, and realized that one being trying to create reality for the entire species, that one being can't do that, and it becomes very boring instantly, to realize that the intelligence and appreciation of that bloodline kind of exiting it out, coming back to source, coming back into your heart, coming back into your source programming, love and appreciation for you, and yes, you made the right decision. Absolutely. And what, the guy talks a lot. I mean, 80% of the stuff the dude says, I'm like, what? What do you want, a microphone and a sticker? Calm down. There's other species beside the Grays. But what I can say, what I liked is when he said, yeah, they want to get out of 6D, they want to go to 7D where it's fun. And I was like, that's truth. So with all these people out there, ladies and gentlemen, on this planet, the conscious level of the messenger is always going to be related to what is the intelligence and experience, truly, and soul depth and memories and calculations and, honestly, it's how much consciousness you wield. It's really what you want to call it. There are really nice people out there. There's really nice people on the light side. There's really nice people on the night side. What I'm trying to get to is that any information coming out right now, just 50-50 split it down the middle, and you're going to be closer to the truth. I say that to anybody, because when I look into someone's eyes when they're speaking, I go, what aspect is behind the wheel right now sharing this? Because when he speaks, I see like a little boy talking. And I like that. That means inner child, and he's doing his best to help. Okay? Now, some of our experiences and some of us who come from these elder races, let's just call them, no, the Greys did not create the human beings. I'm sorry. If you say that one more time, I'm going to call your dad, your dragon handler, and we're going to have a talk. No. Did a bunch of other species come together to participate in creating the human species? Absolutely. Homies from Sirius, Andromeda, the Pleiades, the Pegasus, Beetle guys, my fellow dragons out there, Anunnaki, Nibiru, everyone came in and gave their DNA to this place. So any one species you hear saying, we're the ones that created you, red flag. I mean, somebody get me some red spray paint so I can spray paint it across the hull of your ship. Okay, why? Some of us are uncontainable. Some of us came here for a mission. Now, if that specific person, that group is speaking, the Greys, let's just say, are speaking on behalf of the unconscious, or I don't know what versions you want to call it down here in the SimCity program, but normal people, I don't know what normal is. I think all of you guys are rock stars and I love you, but a lot of us starseeds who I speak to and angelics, we're not from here. We have lives here. It's an awesome place. We're crushing. We're going to have huge amounts of disclosure, huge amounts of financial success soon. What else? that they're not saying. A lot of these guys pay attention to where they're buying property, like Mark Zuckerbucker buying another 115 acres in Kauai. Why? Oh, hey, one of my cameras is, hey, we're back. All right. Cameras are shutting off as I'm glancing off into space. A lot of these guys pay attention to where they're buying property and where they're trying to exit to. Saucy bought a bunch of property not in the United States. So what I'm trying to say with this damage control thing and this regurgitation of a timeline to try to give us a better choice based upon what we had in Atlantis and Lemuria, and then obviously Roman times, fake Tartaria times, then obviously 1912 fake Spanish influenza. I just keep seeing a certain loop going like this. I'm too grown and too woke, not in their weird mainstream media term, but rather when your memories come back of past lives and you've seen this before. Many of you guys here are staring at my face right now. You may have been in World War II or in World War I and reincarnated, boom, and now you're here. What I'm getting to is that I see a lot of positivity coming. I see a lot of energetic powerhouse shot callers calling down some things that are going to happen behind the scenes. I see a lot of light slamming into this planet. I see hope returning to this planet. I see my brothers and sisters regaining their telepathic abilities and their consciousnesses and, existing in a higher plane of reality. Now, the other night, I was having a moment, as I normally do, because I am both light and night. So, what does that feel like? Let's just say that to see both sides of an equation, to wear both shoes, is very difficult. What I can say is that balancing of both is true mastery. Some of us are here to lead both sides of polarity. Both sides. Schwab, Tob, and Bob, your dad's here. Zucker, Bucker, and Tucker, your dad incarnated, or older brother, I should say. And on the light side, my fellow Krishna, Shiva, Brahma family, and obviously Odin, Thor, and obviously Yeshua, Jesus, and Mary. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that some of us don't fit in a certain category. So we get here and we're like, hi, I don't fit into this narrative. Like, hey guys, were we like off-world when all these stories were written? Hey, were we on the ship when we set the asteroid? Hey, I can't resonate. I'm not resonating or marinating in this specific narrative. Like, I'm losing. Like, you're running out of material down here. I mean, that's how I feel 24 hours a day, just to let you know. Like, fully data downloaded. I research everything. I dive deep 8 hours a day, and I come out going, how does anyone believe this? Can somebody please give me some sorts of information that's not being hypnotized at 44 hertz? I'd greatly appreciate it. And then you get the narratives, and, it's cute. I don't know. It's cute. I love you guys. I want you guys to have the most awesome ascension experience, period. Some of these guys that failed in the past, you're going to fail again because love is the most strongest thing in the universe. Everyone wants to be loved. Everyone loves their parents. Everyone wants to do good and make your family proud and help your brothers and sisters. That's what really creates life and keeps this thing going, baby. If everyone was a parasite, eventually you're going to run out of things to feed on. Tip your waiter on the way out. Number one. Number two, be careful what you create. I say this all the time to my night side guys. I go, hey, be really careful with what you create down here, because if I jack into my ancient, seraphim DNA, why would I ever listen to another syllable that comes out of your mouth? Why would I ever lean against you for information? If I'm downloading the same content you're downloading at the same time, besides referencing the information, why would I ever listen to you? Many of you guys are going to find that out when you guys are interacting with your higher selves, which are existing at different bandwidths at different oscillation speeds. And when you begin to realize that you, like I've said before, are undercover boss, sent here by source or beings from the galactic center, or you want to call it the Federation of Worlds, but a lot of us don't fit into this narrative at all. And I'm here to tell you that's okay, because we were sent in to fix this place. Okay, just trying to say, we're going to pull some cards. I know it's crazy out there in other countries. I know Kazakhstan's going off right now because they forced them, if you didn't have a QR code, you couldn't pull money out of the ATMs. Well, we all know that's a stronghold for the turds. And Kazakhstan with you, bro. Get them turds out of here. What else? For all the other countries holding strong, my homies in Germany, my homies in France, my homies in the UK, okay? My homies in Australia, my homies holding strong in Western Australia. Hold strong, dude. United States, Canada, British Columbia. You guys, we're almost through this. I know it seems like it's never ending. These guys are running out of material, and the things that they are, like, for example, you have all these options in the beginning that are less, collateral damage, let's just say. Well, they're running out of all that material and narrative. What happens is when they get down to, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, that's when the big dudes upstairs and go, no, you're not. We're going to take away your toys. We're going to not let you start that. We're going to, so what I'm getting to, ladies and gentlemen, there is a higher power watching all of this stuff, okay? If you guys have done any research into ufology, no one's been able to move a nuke around this planet since the 90s. Okay? You got nukes in a military base, punch it in. England, warheads in base get shut down by UFOs. Dude shows up, boop, pulses of light go out, and they go, sir, we can't explain it. All the nukes are offline. We're not allowing turds to be in control of a planet that they're just, visiting, let's just say. Okay? We've had nukes on this planet before. We've had nuclear fallout on this planet before. If you don't know that, there is a reservoir in India right now that has 15,000-year-old radioactive fallout, and to this day, they don't allow anyone to live there based upon the radiation levels. Google it. Pull a picture up, put it on as a screensaver. I speak truth. What else? What else is going on? I want to have a really awesome experience with you guys, and I want a clear perspective on our missions, what we're going to do together, what we're going to create, the fun things to lean against some of this weird AI nerd meta turd level of you've never done a push-up in your entire life, but you can push a button with your thumb. We are in the avatars. We are the real men and women here to lead this planet forward. We don't need anything artificial to do that. We need our hearts, our souls, our higher selves, and go. Or you're going to end up just like the Greys that jump back here on a time once they realize their main line failed, had to jump back in time to reintegrate with a human suit just to figure out, hey, this spiritual thing's the way to go, baby, if you want to make it to 7D Funland, right? Why are you guys... Why can't, you guys are trying to copy these ETs. Why don't you just have a one-on-one conversation? Here's a request. Why doesn't the head order of the Zeta Reticuli or the Greys fly to Zuck's house in Kauai, land in the backyard, walk out and have a one-on-one conversation with that guy and go, hey, dude, hey, meta guy, check it out, you little nerd. You don't want to do that or you're going to restart this weird cycle. Let's start asking our family and comrades upstairs to have very specific conversations where that guy can't wake up in the morning. He's eating his cereal going, I think this is a bad idea. I'm like, do you, Mark? Do you think it's a bad idea? I don't know how many light workers does it take to get something done on a little rock. This is a little planet in the outskirts of the Milky Way galaxy. It's a big deal. It's a library planet. It's an Akashic planet, right? It's got a huge freeway system around the corner. That's why it's a big deal. If it was out there in the Timbuktu, no one would care. There's a huge portal system right around the corner from the solar system, okay? That's why it's like, oh my God, we gotta do it. I'm tired of being ET real world. I'm tired of being the experiment land. Our souls are old. We need to rise up, take our planet back, take our sovereignty back, teach these little nightside turds how to be real men and women, okay? God, this reminds me of like the medieval times when they invented the crossbow. You know how many times I got shot in the back when I was riding a horse? Just a little peasant farmer. Just boo! No training. Boo boo! That's how I feel about this whole planet. It's a bunch of boo boo. You know? Some of us had a sword in our hand since we're like 4 or 5 years old and we're untouchable, but a little poo poo shoots you in the back. Welcome to Earth. Okay? By the way, all that gun stuff goes out the window when you're wearing a force field that is impenetrable by a bullet. All of a sudden, it goes right back to fisticuffs. Ask the guys on Mars. Hashtag. The only thing that's gonna work for you is that those magnetic guns with the high projectile rounds. What are they called? What are those guns called? Come on, magnetic rounds. It'll come to me in a second. I know that. Yeah. Anyways, they use magnetic rounds, tipped. Say it. What type of gun is that with the magnetic? Come on, say it, say it, say it. Magnetic gun, rail gun. There it is. Thank you. It's cold. Hey, you see, like I'm like, hey, check it. They want everyone to get confused. And what's gonna happen tomorrow? Take your Ivan. That's a code word. Kills some of the juju that they're putting in the jibby jab. Take your NAC. Detox, steam, sauna, celery juice in the morning is fantastic. Fantastico. Lose 10 or 12 pounds, go to the gym, get shredded, turn back into this as 300, and let's go. You know? Goodness gracious. I mean, it's a good thing that some of us aren't over in Europe right now, because I would be one of the worst. Like if I was in Hong Kong with you guys, I'm like, yo, check it. We're going to put the tips of the arrows and dip it in some juju, and we're putting it right back on you. I mean, I don't know. Water balloon launchers off buildings. Just loose. I don't know. It's funny. I feel that some of us over here in America, and some of these guys watch me behind the scenes, this is what I need you to really understand about this country. And since the U.S. is a melting pot of the whole world, let me explain something to you. You do not want to light this candle. You do not want to light this fuse. Just telling you, whatever you think in your nerd castle in Nuremberg, Germany, we are the last beings on earth you want to get going. You want to put the sleeping giant to bed that used to rule the world, okay? Back in the day. Let the giant sleep and let's create paradise. Don't rile us up. You're not going to like it. That's all I'm going to say with that. Don't do it. There's a lot of dragons over here that outrank you, that wear funny hats, that are telling you to your face, knock it off, man. Peace, abundance, prosperity, let's go. We want Starfleet Command. I want my own hover bike in the backyard. I want my own shuttle outside. I want to take a vacation on the moon. I want to moon bounce and play basketball on the moon. I want to go hang out on Mars. I want to go on a vacation around Jupiter. You're boring me down here with all your lies. Your lies are like tissue paper, and every time I breathe, it just blows in half. Like, I don't, you got nothing for me here, kids. You're just like me. Just telling you, wait till your soul starts remembering and you're like, oh my God, those guys are in charge? Those guys were our servants last time I was in a suit. Well, apparently we left, and now they're like a big deal, and they have a whole underground network, and they treat us like chicken nuggets, sir. I'm like, wait, what? Who gave them clearance to do that? Bring them in here. Hey, jackass, have a seat. We have to have a conversation. And you wonder why, when they dug up that old Antarctica tech and they gave the old scrolls, if you guys are following some of that information, when the guys read from the scrolls, most of them, 80% of them, cooked like tissue paper, and the other two are in a hospital just going, you can't take that sort of ancient knowledge. You guys know what I'm talking about? Sonia Dean dropped some flavor about when they were trying to do this thing. When you read the old scripture of the tones, this is, again, too much information for most people. Let me explain something. That language that we used to speak, the certain species, the old tones carry weight. What does that mean? You have to be strong enough and consciously sound enough and pure enough to even make the sounds, to even incant that level of creator juice or it's going to pop you into pieces. In the video, they said that some of the people actually melted from the inside out. If I was there with you guys, I'd have been like, hashtag don't read it. I know what it would have been like. This is me. This is me. Here's all the cabal guys in Antarctica. Here we go. I would have been the guy in Indiana Jones Part 3. You know, the old man who's like, here's all the grails of Christ, right? Choose your grail wisely. I'd have been there like the Templar, like, oh yeah, that's a great cup. Drink from that. The guy says, oh, I'd have done it 25 times. I'm like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Is that a carpenter's cup? It's made out of solid gold. Here, drink that too. Hey, bring in all your family members. Come on in, you want some of the good water in Antarctica? All right, come on, drink. Oh, you melted. Oh, what a shame. You were so close. Stop playing with things that aren't meant for this day and age. We're not even in the same suit we were in back then. Stop. Peace, prosperity, and balance. Stay in that zone. I'd have been that old man just like, oh, I've been waiting for you. Woo! Goodness gracious. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Sonia Dean and the other guy, exopolitics on YouTube. What I do is I put certain videos on and listen. I also listen to some of Corey's stuff and my homies. Listen, I listen to everything. Not everything is truth. I sit there half asleep and I listen one after another. I make a playlist and I'm subconsciously cross-checking. Is that real? They're like, kinda. So I'm saying with some of this information coming out, you guys, partially true, partially false, partially true from a certain perspective. Just don't dive into I can't believe it. There's certain things that are true, certain things that aren't, okay? But the one thing about those guys reading the language, I remember something come through my body and I started going, see, they don't understand. Maybe they do. I don't know what they teach in nerd Egyptian copied Atlantis, black robe school. But all I know is, like, are you standing in the proper prayer circle that has the glyphs in front? Do you have enough people in a circle to actually open that? Because one consciousness, one container cannot hold that. 2. And 3, do you guys understand when you do a deep level incantation, there's pressure waves or fields? Imagine a torus field that goes off 6 feet from my body, another one that goes out about another 12 feet, another one that goes off 24 feet. Imagine these rings around you, circles of energy, and they're spinning in different directions, left, right, left. You gotta set the field strength before you would ever try to call down something that is of that magnitude, of that frequency, and of that consciousness to try to download that much data. That's a mouthful. That's all I wanted to say about it. What else? We are studying. I see a lot of you guys in Ascension School. We're all in college. We're having a lot of fun. Everything's a little more serious now. It's almost like Starship Troopers in the sense of, like, we're in school, but, like, we have a purpose. Like, a lot of you guys are like, I want to get my pilot's license. Like, everyone's excited to be in school right now. I don't know what that is. There's a certain level of, it's like college, but it's like almost like college for a job, if that makes sense. That's cool. Awesome. Love you. I don't know. It's a lot of typing. Love you guys. What else? I'm going to pull some cards for us. I want you guys to know I love you. I appreciate you. I'm watching the same videos. I'm getting the same vibes. The old school meditation, Jedi on the mountain, druid goddess on the mountain, meditating by yourself, hanging out with your higher selves, pulling down your own stream of consciousness is where you want to stay. Okay? If you wanted, it's that simple. So there's certain things I hear, I'm like, that's true. They're like, your higher selves are your teachers, and that's where you should pull the content from. I'm like, I totally agree with you. 100,000%. Love you. So what I'm getting to is that the truth is always found from the inside out. All distraction is always from the outside in. All right, let's pull some cards. Let's interview him. You're like, you're not going to like what he's going to say. Is he rude? No, he's just got a real funny sense of humor, and you might think you're top dog when you walk in there, but you won't when you walk out. Might be a little too much. And yeah, I've been offered some things recently at a couple of different news networks. I love you guys, but no, you can't control my narrative. If you guys don't know this, I have been offered some things mainstream, and my narrative is not controllable enough that I was basically like, yeah, I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. I don't really read off a teleprompter. And so it's very interesting, some of the things they're offering these days. I'd rather be hanging out here with you guys in a robe. Hey, was it a hard day at work? I don't know. Me and Care Bear Stare have been hanging out all morning. I got my coffee and all my friends are in front of me. So I love you. If you guys are catching this later, love you too. Go ahead and give yourself a shout out. What territory you guys are punching in from? All my family of love across the planet. Go ahead and say where you're coming from, you know, how you guys are doing. Send some prayers out to everyone who needs them. I just love you guys. You guys are my family. You guys are the reason why I do this. I just want you to know, I love you. Straight up. I love you guys. Oh, I got some new decks too. Yeah, come on in. See, this is where Facebook crushes you, YouTube. I can't say anything. I'm sure there's a live chat going on, but give me some. Fire the emojis. Fire the emojis. Fire. Give me emo. There should be a fire emoji. Just fire, 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 fire. More. Just pour it on. Dump it on. Oh, some sugar on me. I don't know. You give me resources, get out of the way, boy. I'm about to show you. We don't want them to have resources and compete. I was like, I don't think you get it. That's not why they're scared. There's certain beings like me and my family. You give us resources, it's good. It's a wrap, son. God, these guys are like Finding Nemo in the Pacific, playing artificial reefs. They don't even watch TV, dum-dum. I mean, I don't know. They all look like Greek goddesses and gods, all bronze, just looking at the rest of them going, yeah, don't eat that. The mango and papayas are non-organic, you know, are not non-GMO, kids. What is going on over here? You know, get ready. Get ready. Hey, things are popping off right now in the Middle East. That's all I'm going to say. For you guys that do know what's up, what are they gonna do? I don't know. Build the most insane spiritual theme park that's ever existed on this planet with underground grottos. There's a new laser, by the way, that I found that can go bore 60 feet holes right through granite, and you don't need all the weird permits and this and that. Burns it right through, 60 feet at a time. Rotate. I want to I see mountains. I see sliding glass doors. I see waterfalls. I'm on a rock mountain with a glass slider and a porch that faces the sun. And as I look to my left, there's just a cascading waterfall like we're in Hawaii or something. Like, what we're going to make, what we're going to create will be so the anti to whatever they're trying to do. Anyone with any sort of common sense would be on our squad. It's going to be that much fun. And we get to help the environment. And we're feeding animals. I mean, I don't know. Everyone should have a pet goat. I want pet goats. I want like spike collars on them and like nickname my friends. Like, get over here, J-Dog. Like, I want horses. I want stables. I want a whole humanitarian veterinarian area to help animals. I want naturopathic food. I want homeopathic remedies. We're making our own soap, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner. We're making our own smoothie mixes. We just take this whole thing and go, yeah, we're going to do our own thing. There's something inside of us where we deserve the best. We deserve to be the true stewards of this planet. And in this generation, as I mark my words, you're going to see it. I just want you guys to know, you guys are going to be there. I love you. That's what this is, bro. We're not some weird nerd billionaires spending money on, I can't believe it. Like, I mean, You got nothing for me, kid? You got nothing for me? My avatar has a rainbow mohawk and he rides a scooter. I'm like, and? Like, you can buy artificial cities next to the real thing. I'm like, isn't this the whole point of what happened last time? Am I the only person that sees this craziness? We had scribe mirrors in Atlantis. They look like iPads. You could see right into the fourth dimension. It got weird. You know? It got weird. You put the scribe mirror up, things are happening, they're watching you. It got weird. The whole thing got weird. I'm telling you, it got weird. Just stay pure, stay happy, stay inner child. That's all I'm trying to say. If you guys stay there, you guys are good to go. Don't let this place bend or break you and put you into a place of fear where you're like, okay, I guess that everyone else is doing it. Okay. Here, just let the dirt shower over you. You know, I'm like in there like, I'm alive. I'm alive. You guys ever seen Step Brothers? I'm alive. Let's let the dirt shower over you. No. Come on. Zombie. Don't do it. You guys are rock stars. Just remember that. They keep trying to turn down your shine because you guys are so awesome. They got to dull you just to compete. That's how rad you guys are. They've got to drug us, inoculate us, put us unconscious, and keep us at this 20% power level because they can't even handle the real us. They're like, we got to completely sedate the whole planet, pour it on, dump it on. From the sky, from the air, from the food, we can't take it. We can't let them wake up. We can't let the gods, the real kings and queens, and gods and goddesses wake up because then they'll realize we're nothing but toadstools. Wake up. I love you. How much? They spend trillions of dollars a year to hypnotize you. Trillions of fake Babylonian money magic numbers. Yeah. It's not even real money. Thanks, Tricky Dick. Moving on. Cards. All right. Back to my angelic side of myself. It's a little Comedy Central going on right now. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to ask for our energy forecast for 2022. By the way, share this video. You guys, Facebook got weird. There's people I'm seeing that aren't even my friends on my Facebook. If you guys like the content on YouTube and Facebook, please share it. I kind of try to share things. It gets weird. You guys, I make the vids. If you guys like them, share them out, subscribe, whatever it is. I'm one of those they don't want you watching. Real talk. I'm the one that doesn't let you fall off a cliff. I'm the one like throwing a lasso around you, going cliffhanger, going, don't go that way. Who are you, sir? I'm one of your homies from upstairs, and hi, little guy, go that way towards the light. Get out of that. That's who I am. Welcome to the show. I want the best version of yourself, period, at all times, because I love you and you deserve it. That's who I am. And some of us fight for you, even though you don't know our names. Okay? We fight on your behalf. We love on your behalf all the time. Okay? And I'm one of those guys, just like you guys out there behind the scenes. This is my little 3D avatar. It's cute. His name's Rion. How are you? Time for cards. All right. 2022. Here we go. Okay. I like it. They want dragons for what we need to know right now. Apparently I'm in the dragon vibe right now. So we're going dragons first. Then I got some new cards, ladies and gents. I got my brother John actually came by personally and dropped these off. John Mosley. These are awesome cards called Spirit Cards Oracle Deck. My brother John. You can get that at thespiritcards.com. Really good deck. He's working on a couple more. When he was over here, I was speaking to him like, hey, if you get a download you can't process, I'd love to help you. He did a really great job on this deck. My sister Danielle has a new deck coming. Very excited about that as well. So let's get our first card, shall we? You know I'm hot, baby. Come on. Things I need to know this week. Let's go. Minus your babysitter. Can we get a real answer? Oh! Find out all your night side aspects work for your dad on the night side. Yeah, and they're all employees. Process that for a second. I'm like, you guys are just tattletales for my father. Here we go. Shiva Tribe. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, so for this week, this is what you want to share at the collective? All right, so here we go. This is a big one. Okay, it's called grief, accepting losses. Okay, what does that mean? Okay. We've all had friends and family that have gotten this thing. Friends, family that have taken the jibby jab. Accepting our losses, but knowing that we will always be together and knowing that there is no end to our story is important. They drop some realness on you. All right. And what I shall say with grief is never allow this sort of behavior to ever exist on this planet ever again. Hold every single person responsible that line their pockets with the grief and pain generated by these decisions and never let it ever happen again. That's how we ultimately win. We can't stop some of the things and decisions that people have made. And look, I love you regardless. What I'm trying to say is that this is all real stuff that we're all going through together, myself included. I just want you guys to know that, okay? All right. Thanks for the warm words of... Can I get a unicorn card to counter that? All right. I know you're trying to be honest, but, you know, you could have picked, like, something. It was a good card. All right, here we go. It should be goodness grief. It should be like, goodness grief is still doing that. That's more likely. Unicorns. Boom. Come on, Pegasus. Pleiades, baby. Pleiades me good. Pleiades me good. Don't let your grief turn into anger, which drops your frequency and vibration. Understand that everyone has a choice, and to not let fear invade your mind. Okay. For unicorns, harmony. 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 All right. So we got accepting loss, but to be in harmony. Okay? Be in harmony. Understand that everyone has their right and their choice and everything that's going on here. But to be in harmony, that's you're the best way to help as many people as you can is when you're in a good mood and you're in harmony. Okay? All right. Thanks for that.
You're getting all sentimental on me.
All right. Let's go Isis next. For this week, for all my star seeds, angelics, light workers, financial abundance is the last deck. Okay. Overall well-being and DNA. All right, let's go. Isis. Goddess of 10,000 names. Isis. Endless emanations of the priestess. So the goddess of 10,000 names. Okay. Goddess of, okay, here we go. And ascension symptoms, yes, we are having tons of ascension symptoms. I've been detoxing, taking foot baths, doing regular readings, changing my diet. I've been trying to make my body as light as possible. The ascension symptoms are really just braiding your DNA into different realities, which you are aware of. Daytime is for daytime. As far as my 3D eyes are open, I'm just paying attention in the physical realm of what I need to accomplish and what I need to do. When I close my eyes at night, obviously you step right through that door into another dimension or multiple dimensions of your other higher selves, as we are all quantum entangled to our future and past selves. The quantum entanglement and the time simply being a perspective to understand that we are quantum entangled to our aspects in the past, present, and future that exist simultaneously in different dimensions, oscillating at different bandwidths and reality levels. So we are in the third density, going into fourth density, which then has a higher acute awareness of other dimensions. Speaking of other dimensions, my brother Jason Shurka will be talking about the light system, the TLS, at our SedonaCosmicAwakening.com. I'm saying this so I don't forget. Tickets are on sale right now. So again, I was about to just channel and forget that. SedonaCosmicAwakening.com. We've already sold. There's only 200 seats left, and I haven't told you guys. They're on sale right now. It's April 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. If anything, that'll be sold out pretty soon. We sell out every single year. We have amazing speakers. You guys check it out, SedonaCosmicAwakening.com, April 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Okay. Financial. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Saint Germain. Come on, let's do it. All right, what we got? What do we got? Thank you. You're funny. I'm like, hey, it doesn't have to be so secretive, but you can tell me. We were pretty accurate last time. It was like 4 weeks to 4 months. I was like, yeah, but people want to know. Okay? People want to know. This is a hot topic right now. When we can start our own build projects. I'm excited. Owl spirit. Observation, truth, and discernment. With a 31 on it. All right. So observation, truth, and discernment. Okay, so discern the information coming out right now. Use your own discernment. Okay. 31 is also the number. Okay. Maybe I should read. Let's read it. I like it. Number 31. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm not trying to make fun of the guys that pop like popcorn, okay? To the beginning, I apologize. It's just that, like, no one warned them. Just saying. You didn't care that much. We cared willing to risk. I understood. It's so weird being in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. You got both microphones on at all times. 31. I don't like talking beef with anyone on this planet. I love you. If you were here and we go write or CDs together, like we're besties, no matter what polarity you are, is what I'm trying to say. I just want the best for your soul. So sometimes we have programming that doesn't serve our soul. I just try to remind people that your soul and your heart is the way home. That's all. 31. Owl spirit. Okay. Owl spirit is the spirit of seeing clearly. Owls are perfectly designed to see and hear everything before being noticed themselves. Owls have been gifted with amazing attributes, including the best vision in the animal kingdom, superior hearing. Thank you. Flexible necks that can turn almost 360 and are nearly silent flight. So whenever we see an owl, we can be assured it knew of our presence well beforehand. Whatever is out there, the owl's the first to know about it. So maybe you guys are my owls out there, okay? I'm Papa Owl. So I'm like, things are happening right now. Whisper to your friends. Okay. With its intensity and focus, owl spirit's seeing things clearly as well as the complete picture. Owl spirit medicine not only means seeing things well before others, but also what many miss entirely. Not only that, but owl spirit is fierce, powerful, and more than capable to act on what it sees and knows. An owl spirit sees everything, but just as importantly, trusts its power of observation and discernment of truth. Owl spirit has no time for facades and sees right through the truth of people and events. You can never gaslight someone with owl spirit medicine, because owl spirit isn't concerned with what people say, but watches what they do. This includes how they're treating others. Now, owl spirit's mantra is, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time.
I think we all can run that quote through mainstream media. You know, if you guys ever seen those TikTok videos?
This is what we're gonna do, and this is how it's playing out, you know? Believe someone the first time they tell you. I also see that. Ladies and gents, I love you. What else? Store.teamlight.com, where we have a sale on all apparel. The coupon code is Ground Crew, no space. Ground Crew at store.teamlight.com. Don't worry, we're doing another big sale, our sale thing, which is coming up. We'll probably do it next Sunday, start next Sunday, or before, we'll see. I just want you guys to know I'm gearing up. Projects are written. I keep adding to it. A lot of the stuff we're going to share together once we can. And I want to assist this whole planet stand up, no matter what country you're in. I want to share all types of new technology that have been coming out, new formations, just different ways in how we used to do stuff back in the day. And I love you.
My neighbor's dog loves you too.
All right. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Pump it up, baby. Sending love and light from Sedona. And it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. I love you. Sedona Cosmic Awakening 2022, but SedonaCosmicAwakening.com. It's going to be on and cracking. And I will be there regardless of,
Hey, maybe we're pulling up in like stretches and we're like, I don't know, but I have to keep convincing myself that I'm showing up, and I am.
I'm telling you, I'll be there. We're just going to have like, I don't know.
I want like Cascade just for no reason. Like, and Cascade, action.
Like, I don't know. We're going to have a lot of fun. This whole world is opening up. Don't even watch TV, guys. Stay in your heart, stay in your meditation, and understand that your heart is the way home. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for all your support over these years. And thanks for always being there for me as well. I really and greatly appreciate you guys, your help. And as we ascend this planet, to remember that we did this together, we showed up, we are Ground Crew, we are Team Light. It's been an absolute pleasure to be with you guys here today. You guys have a blessed, blessed week. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, all right. May the force be with you always. Okay. See you guys soon. Stay positive out there. We love you. Peace. All right. May the force be with you, YouTube. We love you guys very, very much. Stay positive. They're not going to tell you the good stuff that's coming. Remember that. All these narratives only try to put you in a negative mood. The good stuff is around the corner. Us owls out there are telling you, pay attention. We love you. Peace.